It all started on a quiet afternoon in a small suburban neighborhood. The air was calm, sunlight resting gently on the front porches, until a black SUV rolled into the block. Inside were two rookie cops, new to the force, nervous, and desperate to prove themselves. They spotted a woman stepping out of her car, holding grocery bags, a black woman named Elaine Parker. What they didn't know was that she was a retired Navy SEAL. When they mistakenly assumed she was a suspect, everything changed. Elaine froze as the two rookies shouted orders, their hands trembling more than hers. The tension in the air was sharp, neighbors peeked through curtains. But instead of anger, Elaine's eyes held calm, a stillness born from years of discipline. She slowly placed her hands up, her voice steady. "Son, before you make a mistake you'll regret for the rest of your life, take a breath." The rookies exchanged nervous looks. Something about her tone, her control, made them hesitate. The air felt heavier now. One of the rookies, barely 22, swallowed hard. His training told him one thing, but his instincts whispered another. Elaine's composure was unnerving. "Ma'am, we just need to make sure you're not," he stammered. Elaine interrupted softly, "Not what? Dangerous? You think calm means harmless?" Her voice wasn't angry, it was powerful, like a teacher correcting a child. She noticed how they gripped their weapons, not out of hate, but fear. She'd seen that fear before, in war zones and rescue missions. "Breathe," she said again. The senior rookie lowered his aim slightly. "Who are you?" he asked. Elaine tilted her head. "Someone who's trained more people than you've ever met." The tension cracked. The younger one blinked, realizing she wasn't a threat, she was the lesson they'd never been taught in the academy. Backup arrived, a senior officer who knew Elaine. "Put those weapons down," he barked. The rookies obeyed instantly. The moment felt eternal as the officer approached Elaine with respect, almost reverence. "Ma'am, I'm so sorry, they didn't know." Elaine nodded, calm as ever. "That's the problem, isn't it? They never know." The officer sighed. "They're new. Still learning." Elaine's gaze softened, not out of pity, but experience. "Then let this be their first real lesson." The rookies looked at her, ashamed. But she didn't yell. She didn't demand anything. Instead, she said, "If you see fear before humanity, you'll never serve right." Those words sank deeper than any punishment could. Later that evening, the rookies sat in their patrol car, silent. The younger one couldn't stop shaking. "We almost," he whispered, unable to finish. His partner nodded. "She wasn't scared of us, she was scared for us." The realization hit them, their badges meant authority, but also responsibility. And they had failed it, even without firing a shot. Elaine, meanwhile, sat on her porch, sipping tea. Her neighbor asked, "Aren't you angry?" She smiled faintly. "Anger's easy. Teaching's harder." She had spent years in the Navy, leading men twice her size, surviving storms and darkness. But today, her biggest battle was patience. The next day, the rookies showed up at Elaine's door. No cameras, no apologies written for headlines, just genuine remorse. Elaine opened the door, raising an eyebrow. "Back to finish what you started?" she asked. They shook their heads. "No, ma'am. We came to learn." Her expression softened. She invited them in. The room was filled with medals, framed photos of her unit, and a folded flag on the mantel. The rookies were speechless. Elaine told them stories, not of war, but of discipline. Of control under pressure. "A weapon," she said, "isn't dangerous because it fires. It's dangerous because of the hand that forgets its purpose." The room fell silent. For the first time, they understood. Weeks passed. The rookies trained harder, learned deeper. They studied de-escalation, empathy, restraint, the things their manuals couldn't teach. Elaine became a quiet mentor, watching from a distance. She saw in them something rare, humility. During one training session, the senior rookie paused and said, "You changed how I see the badge." Elaine smiled. "Then maybe I did my job after all." The department noticed their growth. They weren't the same nervous rookies anymore. They were thoughtful, careful, protectors, not enforcers. Months later, Elaine walked by a park and saw the same two rookies, now confident officers, helping a group of kids learn about safety. No orders, no shouting. Just patience. One of the kids asked, "Why are you so calm, mister?" The officer smiled, looking at Elaine from afar. "Because someone once taught me, calm saves lives." Elaine smiled back, quietly proud. She didn't need medals or praise. The real victory was change, in hearts, not headlines. As the sun set over the neighborhood, her words echoed once more, "See humanity first, and you'll always do right."